to examine whether it will take the problem. The Summary Advisory Committee on Civil Rules concerns expressed by Senate Majority Leader Chuck Schumer the 17th of October. The panel, which made federal judicial rules on Tuesday, agreed to examine whether exchange judges will be shortened by state chief public prosecutor and activists who filed a lawsuit challenging state policies in most of judiciaries where most cases heard. At a meeting at Washington, D.C., members of U.S. Judicial Conference Civil Rules Advisory Committee were struggling with whether Senate Democrats called on do so, as well as whether or not such cases were able to make rules throughout country ensure appointment of a random judge. Many of them underestimated importance of forum exchange and questioned whether a national rule dictating how lawsuits were appointed would be opposed a statute that could be read to give judges chief regional court divide cases among judges. However, chairman of panel, U.S. Regional Judge Robin Rosenberg said that committee is at least an extremely important problem that committee should work for whatever people other than judiciary. What we do. He is watching to see. The panel was assigned pair of academicians who served as a correspondent examine what panel has the authority do and publish report meet at next meeting in April. In a letter signed by 18 of Democrats in July by Senate Majority Leader Chuck Schumer, panel came after panel called on how to reform how lawsuits were appointed for federal regional courts. New York University Faculty of Law Brennan Justice Center also proposed a rule that enabled some cases to be appointed randomly, and the American Union of Bar Associations called for reforms. These proposals came in response to lawsuits submitted to the so-called judge divisions against conservative activists and Republican state lawyers generally challenged government policies. Tactical. In April, Amarillo, Texas-only referee section of the former Republican President Donald Trump appointed U.S. Regional Judge Matthew Kacsmark'dan national interest after national interest. The U.S. Supreme Court allowed pill to remain on the market while thinking about hearing case and making any decisions. Brian Boynton, a U.S. official USA of Justice, said that office Republican Texas Chief Public Prosecutor Ken Paxton has sued us at least 32 times in sections where he can choose our judges. Schumer also wrote to David Godbey, the U.S. Regional Judge of the Northern Region of Texas, on which KACSMARYK was based, and called on how he was appointed in his area. However, Godbey, a member of Civil Rules Advisory Committee, said that during meeting on Tuesday, it was a local interest in resolving by local judges and that Congress himself established only judge parts. Godbey. So, to say that everything is in individual regions, I think it is misleading to deal with these problems by changing the provisions of space, said. Civil rights. Abortion groups encourage